So Liverpool 4 wins from the line, reaching for the skies and ready to rip up some records. Seeking here a club record 9th straight away league win, an English top-flight record 19th straight victory anywhere, a 45th league match unbeaten against a Watford side who peaked up above the bottom three when they won at Bournemouth 7 weeks ago, but who haven't won since then. Deulofeu leans away from Alexander-Arnold and gets a shot away. It was a foot or two wide, but a little sign of intent.
Yeah. He can do this regular, if he wants to. Sometimes Deulofeu disappoints a little bit, I think. He often gets dejected.
Doucouré, Deeney beyond him, Deulofeu wide. And Deulofeu can worry Trent Alexander-Arnold here. Gerard Deulofeu lifts it a yard over.
That's unlucky. That's good football. Clever little just ball in behind from Etienne Capoue. Down Watford's right. Eventually it finds its way via Doucouré over to Deulofeu. Again, one touch straight at Trent Alexander-Arnold, running at him, just dips inside onto the right foot. And just a fraction too high. Nice play, that.
It's the second time in the game already that Deulofeu was lent away from Alexander-Arnold and got... But Deulofeu has nicked it back. And Deeney has given it Gerard Deulofeu. And there's Doucouré, and Van Dijk was in the way.
Yeah, Van Dijk saying, come on, we need to lift it. We're a little bit careless and a bit sloppy. Great play from Deulofeu, and he's onside when he receives that ball back. Then it's just a case of picking the right pass with the right weight. He does that. And Doucouré's shot, whether that would have been enough to find its way past Alisson, I'm not so sure, but...
Away by Doucouré. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And Mo Salah!
Nearly. Clever little ball from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk uses his body well, if you watch him. As he drifts towards the far post here, he just stands and allows Mo Salah to run around him, just blocks off the defender. Salah's shot, unfortunately, not on target.
Firmino, back by Cavaseli, gathered in by Sarr, who twists off Fabinho. Ismaïla Sarr has a hammer. Chips his shot wide.
Just a little bit more belief in the top end of the field, Watford need. Good work again from Sarr. Maybe could have had just another touch before he hits that. Just set Van Dijk up a little bit.
In by Adam Messina. In by Van Dijk. Reloaded by Doucouré. Lovren at the back of Deeney. Back in by Hughes. Chased in by Deeney. Lost by Alisson. Deeney is blocked once and twice, and Sarr couldn't get there.
Wow, what a chance. What a chance that is. Panicked Liverpool there into fumbling and bumbling around in their own 6-yard box. Goalkeeper should grab that, and he lets that just spill out of his hands, and it's a big moment in the game, that. So they've got to try and keep that going.
Pereyra. Ismaïla Sarr! Alisson threw up a palm and turned it over.
Wow, what a start to the half that would have been. There's that threat on the pace of Sarr there. Deeney does enough. Pereyra picks it up, and he does well there, so he just checks his run to stay onside. Andy Robertson, who's come all that way from left-back, is nowhere near him. It's just a shame the shot is right at the goalkeeper.
Robertson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mo Salah against Cavaseli. Van Dijk. Rolled through here for Andy Robertson. Down goes Foster. Robertson will get another go. In goes Salah. Bounces for Doucouré, and finally Ben Foster wraps it up. with a big broad grin.
Big chance, wasn't it? Great ball from Van Dijk. Perfectly weighted and timed. The run is a great one from Robertson. The shot stings, but Ben Foster, after 2 or 3 attempts to get rid of it, eventually just falls on it there in his own 6-yard box.
Doucouré. Sarr! Hear that! The champions are behind at Vicarage Road. Ismaïla Sarr crept in. And Jurgen Klopp's behind.
What a goal. Great play from Watford. Troy Deeney does ever so well here. He just stays in front of Lovren. The ball bounces over the two of them. Doucouré gets there first, cuts it back. And Sarr is sharp, and he just steals a yard on Andy Robertson on the back post. And that is a massive, massive moment for Watford. That really is. They deserve to be in front. And the balance of everything we've seen so far, I think the home team deserve to have a lead. Now, can they protect it? Can they add to it?
Robertson. Flouted away by Cathcart.
Great play from Andy Robertson. Yeah, Kiko Femenia gets himself in a little bit of a muddle here. Backs off and then tries to come out and pinch it. Doesn't get there. Allows Robertson to hit that right across the 6-yard line. Good defending.
Deeney, decent ball. Salah, away from Van Dijk, away from Lovren. Ismaïla Sarr! Watford 2 to the good. Belief stretched, belief suspended at Vicarage Road.
What a goal that is again. Credit Will Hughes here. Keeping that ball in play, and that'll be checked by VAR. Deeney just spins and just knocks it in behind. And again, I mentioned about Ismaïla Sarr. You're not catching him once he's gone beyond you. Does that ball go out? No, it doesn't. You're not catching him. Has he got the composure? Can he finish? Of course he can. Brilliant goal, brilliant goal.
Half an hour to play. Liverpool 18 wins in a row. 44 unbeaten in the Premier League. What have they got? What have they got? Alexander-Arnold. Cavaselli away from Firmino. Further clear by Pereyra. Back by Lallana, who's hit the post. Oh, he caught that sweet.
Do you know, since he's come on already, Adam Lallana's made a difference with his little, clever little interplay with those boys in front of him. What about that for a strike with his left foot? He's hit that so well. Ben Foster's nowhere near it. Oh, so unlucky. Great hit.
Adam Lallana's only goal this season was scored in the only game that Liverpool haven't won. Ismaïla Sarr! Keep dreaming.
Yeah. If he pops that one in the top corner, well.
In goes Sarr. Alisson is committed. Sarr can't get a shot away. Oh my word, but Deeney does! And he is loving that! Watford aren't just beating the would-be champions, they are pulling away!
I just mentioned about how well he's played, Peter. And there are others, yeah, the focus is on Alexander-Arnold. It's a poor decision from him, whether he doesn't quite see Ismaïla Sarr yet, behind all those players, he doesn't. But, you know, Troy Deeney shows real quality here, in amongst all the bullying that he does and his natural tendency to want to disturb defenders. That's a nice cool head and a lovely calm finish, that is. That is a really, really great goal. Because he's got to get everything right there. He's got a man on the line he's got to beat, but he doesn't want to blast it. That is just perfect. And Watford, they're in dreamland here.
Is this for real? Is this for real? While Troy Deeney's a dreamer, he dreams in yellow. But even he, when he came round on the Deeney pillow this morning, can't have thought it would work out quite as it seems to be now. Hughes, Capoue, pivoting out of trouble and playing it for Ismaïla Sarr! Oh, there was his hat-trick moment.
Oh. Incredible to think that could have, and probably should have been four. He's onside. He's onside, he does everything right. I think he picks his head up. He does everything he intends to do, but he just doesn't bring that one back inside that far post.
Oh. Wait for the roar. Wait for what they call in these parts the rookery roar. Invincible no more. Liverpool lose. And that is your headline. Watford were wonderful and are free of the bottom three, but Liverpool lose for the first time in 422 days, 60 weeks and more. The unbeaten run ends at 44, the winning run at 18, and that young boy is the reason why. Liverpool will be champions, they will have their day, but this is Watford's day. Whatever else befalls them between now and May, they have felled the European champions in style. They have felled the English kings in waiting. Ismaïla Sarr is the name on the lips of Vicarage Road. He and Troy Deeney. Watford 3. Do not adjust your set. Watford 3. Liverpool 0.
Oi, you know what to do. Click the link over there, yeah?